Welcome to Hold My Coffee with Brandy,
Candace, and Ruth, an all-in-one production.
Hey everyone, welcome to Hold My Coffee. How's it going?
Pretty wild morning.
Oh, tell me about it.
Wild morning. So we commute together to come to this podcast, and
Yeah.
we were coming up 88th, and what do we see trying to cross the road?
Ducks.
So-
No, a mom duck and baby ducklings. Like
6 babies?
a lot.
No, there was more.
There was more?
Yeah, I swear there was more.
So panicked.
So we were stopped at a red light, and then Ruth's like, let me out. Let me
I'm
out.
like shaking the car door, like, let me out!
And I'm pressing the lock button because I'm just panicking.
And
I'm like,
Brandy's also doing it, and I'm just like screaming, "Is there a child? Look on this door, the ducks!" It was like the most panicky,
Well,
like 10 seconds of trying to get out.
they were walking like right in front of somebody's tire.
Yeah, so Ruth
So-
gets out and is like trying to herd these ducks. We have 2 lanes of traffic stopped.
Yeah, just have my hazards
I'm
on.
like screaming at people to stop. I'm like, "Fucking stop!" And I'm like straight up
holding up
grumbling,
all the traffic, and then
crunching down.
Brandy hops
You're
out,
crouching.
and
Because
I hop out.
Ruth is screaming, help!
Yeah, help me.
So we're chasing
So-
these ducks, stopping 4 lanes of traffic.
People are recording us.
Yeah.
It was very chaotic.
It was. Now I'm like, I feel like the
It
adrenaline
did not
rush.
feel real.
I was shaking when I got back to my,
Yeah,
my truck.
we like needed to compose ourselves for a few seconds.
Because we were all screaming and like herding these ducks as people
They
are
were so
driving
cute.
by.
They're like,
I got to touch one. I held one and I just fucking yeeted it to the mom, like, go to your mother.
I hope you washed your hands.
Oh, no, yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Eventually.
Yeah,
you're
you
fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
finally, after we had stopped traffic for like 2 minutes and these ducks would not go all the way across the road or go back the way that they came, some flag lady came out with a sign and was like, you go, I'll stop traffic for you. It was pretty intense.
It was.
She was like laughing at us.
It was intense
She was
slash
enjoying
embarrassing.
it. She was just like, as shit I would probably do. I was like, man,
Yeah, everybody
Would
was
you-
laughing
We
at
were
us.
panicked. Like we were like,
There was so many
grief-stricken.
babies.
I
I was
know.
doing like a aggressive like squat in the middle
I
of
know.
the street, like herding these birds. Like, get the fuck, like telling
my
cars to
God.
stop. I'm like, no! Hand out in front of giant SUVs, like, don't you fucking dare pass me.
Yeah, 88th is pretty busy.
yeah,
Yeah,
especially in the
so sorry
morning.
about that traffic jam. That was us.
That was us. So,
And me
Yeah.
screaming at cars that these ducklings need to cross.
Yeah.
so you probably see us on the local news herding ducks because
Yeah.
some dude drove by recording us.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure it was very entertaining for
Oh my
everyone.
God, I'm like
Yeah.
sweating thinking about
I
it.
know.
Yeah.
Okay, we can
Yeah,
be calm
let's
now. We're
compose
good. It's
ourselves.
over.
Yeah.
We were all kind of
we got
freaking
them
out.
They were safe. You were chasing down the one duckling that was running away from you. You're like, what are you doing?
No!
Oh my
It was
God.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
We're
were pretty
heroes,
cute, though.
obviously.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
local heroes.
We are. We should get like a Medal of Honor or something.
You guys heard it here second. I mean, if that goes viral, you'd hear it here second or third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was good time. So
Yeah.
we're awake now.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, my
definitely-
watch went off saying that I'm doing great job in my workout. It was like 2 minutes of like pure cardio, and it's like, oh, you burned like 100 calories. I'm like, okay, well, let's do that again.
Maybe PETA could be our sponsor.
PETA, hit
Yeah.
no, fuck them.
Okay.
Oh, how
They-
come?
They steal people's pets.
Oh.
Oh.
And
I
they-
also eat meat. So
Yeah, I also
Yeah, me too.
They have a high rate of putting animals down.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, they label themselves as a quote unquote shelter, but they just slaughter.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
PETA,
All right. All
Yeah,
right.
said it again.
hey, you know what? I got
Inappropriate.
Oh,
What do you have there?
Something's going to
What do
debut
you
today.
got?
So that is the swear jar. It finally has made an appearance.
I mean, I did swear a few times, so
Yeah. You
there's like
Yeah.
$7 in there by now.
You're going to run out of
Preventative, yeah.
change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the C bomb episode, that
Oh,
right there racked up
sweet
$100.
You just need to write a check for that one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna e-transfer the Canucks Autism Network.
Yeah,
They're like, here you go.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, just
They're like,
do
what
it.
happened here? I'm like, I have the mouth of a sailor. I have a mouth that would put a sailor to shame.
You are spicy. That's for sure.
I
See,
feel
I'm
like
gonna use
spicy
that.
is an
Spicy.
understatement.
Yeah, spicy.
Yeah, so Ruth said something the other day that I needed confirmation on. She said that there was this hot guy who has a mullet but it's a good mullet.
The DILF?
The DILF.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
A
the
good
DILF.
mullet? Is this a thing?
It's a good mullet.
Okay, I've never seen this guy.
Yeah,
let's
it's a
not.
good mullet.
Let's
You
not
need to
say
go to the
where he-
burb with us then.
Oh, do you really have to say where
Call
he's
us
at?
out. Now we can't go in there.
I know. Now
I don't
can't
care.
show my face.
So he has a mullet.
I'll go in for you and I'll be like, Candace sends her regards.
Okay, can we talk about the mullet? Damn it!
It's actually a really good mullet. It suits his face.
It's stylish, I think.
It's
is
a
what it
really
is.
nice styled
Stylish
mullet.
mullet. Okay.
Like it's
Yeah.
not. It's like it suits his face shape and head shape really nicely.
okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to go see this mullet.
I think
Come to
that
the burb
he
with us.
could have any hair and still.
Okay, so
Yeah,
he's just
look good.
attractive.
He is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily a good mullet.
In a
it's a good face.
in a
Fucking
dad sort of way
destroy
though.
me.
Yeah.
Dad is
Sorry.
good though.
Yeah.
As I'm saying it, I'm reaching the
Inappropriate.
bag and I'm just like dropping
Yeah.
the coin.
Please don't. Don't describe.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty typical of you. You say a lot of stuff to surprise, shock people, I think.
Yeah.
You know what's also really shocking?
Don't pre-get change out to put in the swear jar.
You know what's also really shocking is an email that I got from Kinsley, my daughter's teacher.
Oh, yes.
The other day. So so the teacher said that apparently Kinsley kicked 2 boys in the privates.
Do you want to read the email word
Two?
for word?
I don't, but
I
but
didn't know
yeah.
it was 2 boys.
But yes, it was 2. And what I don't get is like, why didn't the other one run away?
It was she
After
like,
the
so
first
she
hit?
sent a screenshot of the email to the group chat.
Yeah, and
it
then
was like-
and then she was like
She quoted
eventually
Kingsley,
she
yeah.
eventually apologized, and she was like, I'm sorry for kicking you in the nuts.
To these 2 boys, I'm just thinking, like, how did she do it? Did she just like have them standing next to each other? Like, you guys want to see a fucking trick? Oh, God.
Yes.
You guys want to
Coin.
see a trick?
So they
And she just wha-cha, one after the other.
Well,
just like air kick.
I asked her, I'm like, Kinsley, like that's really inappropriate. Like, why did you do that? You're not supposed to kick people in their private parts.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, well, I wasn't aiming for it. It was just a lucky shot.
a very lucky
That
shot.
was a hell
Twice.
of a lucky shot.
I was like, wow.
Twice.
you should be in soccer.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, they must have been bugging her though. Girls don't
Oh,
just kick boys
Definitely.
for no reason, right?
Definitely teasing her. Yeah, for sure.
That's fun.
Yeah.
So that's another thing that you have to teach your kids, like no kicking people in the balls.
Yeah,
Just-
keep your hands and feet to yourself.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
with my little
Yeah.
It's a very
cousin, I
polite
tell
way
her
to
if
say
it's
that.
Yeah.
justified, like they started it, an eye for an eye.
Yeah, the
Go
chair
for it.
coming from the chair smasher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of on that same train though. Like I told my girls, like you don't take shit from boys. If they
How
are,
come you don't put money in the jar?
because I am.
Because she barely swears. Okay.
When I swear it's appropriate, I don't say suck my asshole.
oh, you just did.
Oh,
Fine.
Stick that coin in
or
there.
a dime, something. That was 50 cents, people.
That is not a term I would ever use in real life.
That
No, it really isn't.
That change purse is like 10 pounds.
It is. It's really heavy, and I took out all the loonies and toonies because I would use them, and it's like a good 4 pounds.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, we'll probably need that because when it's just us, we're super inappropriate.
I know.
Yeah, but when there's a guest, I get super
pulling
like,
it back when there's a
Yeah,
guest.
the
yeah.
dichotomy is like we're really polite humans when there's somebody else here, and when there's somebody when there's no guest, we're just rude and crude.
Yeah,
So,
we talk about all the things.
Yeah. Please don't say the C word again.
No, not
Yeah.
today.
no,
Okay.
not today.
Thanks.
Except for on Australia Day.
Oh.
Our Australian listener, Alma.
What, can I ask you, what is that about?
What is what
The
about?
whole Australian thing. You keep on like
Oh,
bringing
they-
up that reference. They use that word?
Oh, they use it so
Yes.
casually.
It's like in
Okay.
Britain, they use it as like a
It's just like whatever.
it's like a pal.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, cunt?
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know.
Oh,
I was
okay.
I was wondering what the connection was there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're like have you ever been to Whistler?
Yes.
Yeah, that's like basically little Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they use
Okay.
cunt as like a
like for every little thing.
yeah.
Like
it's not a big
amigo.
deal.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah,
fucking
okay.
cunt! Like I stepped in some dog shit again. I don't know what accent that was.
Okay, I don't know because like yeah, that was a mixture of like
accent.
Irish,
Scottish,
and
Irish.
Australian. There's
Yeah,
some New
perfect.
Zealand there.
Perfect.
anyways.
No. I was referencing a cultural thing, so I guess I don't put money in.
I don't know. If we look at you like we're your moms, then you should probably put money in this word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Candace did though.
Because she doesn't like that word.
I have that look. It's like the resting bitch face.
The resting disappointed mom face.
Yeah.
Like,
I practice that one a lot on a daily basis.
Somebody said that to me, though. They're like, but your kid never smiles. She always looks sad. And I pull down my mask. I'm like, I have a resting bitch face.
Yeah,
like
she comes naturally.
They both inherited it. It's not necessarily that I'm not happy. It's just I don't feel like fucking dancing
who
all the time.
smiles 24/7? That's a little. No, you don't.
No, I don't.
I'm like,
I'm quite cheery. I've heard from people that it can be really annoying.
That you're so cheery.
Yeah. I try to stay positive.
It's better than being a Debbie Downer, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. I internalize a lot. Can you recommend a good therapist?
I'm sure there are many out there.
Yes, absolutely. Well, like on that note, basically, I asked the girls to check out their Enneagram number.
Okay.
Yeah.
nice.
So
Yeah.
tell us.
Yeah,
what
you
an
first.
Enneagram
Oh, yeah.
You're the one that brought it up.
Let me just Google this here. So, the Enneagram.
Cal, you should be taking the test.
The
right now.
Enneagram is a system of
We're gonna
personality
ask you
typing.
about your personality in a few seconds.
Be quiet, Ruth.
What's it called?
The Enneagram is a system of personality typing that describes patterns in how people interpret the world and manage their emotions.
Okay.
So the Enneagram describes 9 personality types and maps each of these types on a 9-pointed diagram, which helps to illustrate how the types relate to one another. So for me, I'm a 4.
Okay, what's a 4?
A 4 is an individualist, or also called like a romantic.
Okay.
So I feel feelings very strong.
So when you take the free test, it gives you like a breakdown of the percentage of each type that you are.
Each number.
Are you like overwhelmingly an individualist?
No, I think I'm kind of teeter between, like I'm more a 4, but I also am quite a 6 as well.
And what's a 6? I didn't look at them all.
Oh, shoot. I can't remember what.
Oh, I have
what
the whole
6
thing
is.
open.
Oh, okay. Look up a 6.
So number 6 is the loyalist.
The loyalist,
committed,
yeah.
The committed, security-orientated type. Engaging, responsible, anxious, and suspicious.
So read the 4.
Yeah, because that's your secondary personality trait.
Yeah. So the 4.
So the individualist.
Yeah, that's me. Read it.
Oh, okay.
Read it,
The
damn it.
sensitive, withdrawn type, expressive, dramatic, self-absorbed, and temperamental. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, right?
So we all took the test.
Okay.
I am a 98% individualist. So that's a number 4.
Yes.
But I am also 94% peacemaker.
That
Okay.
makes sense. Yeah,
What
I see
number is that?
Number 9.
Peacemaker's a 9.
A 9.
So I took the Enneagram test when we were in COVID lockdown, and Peacemaker was my higher one
Oh,
at
okay.
the time. So I think it's like I was more concerned at that time about protection and
Yeah.
being prepared for things. And
Yeah.
now that, life has simmered down a little bit more, I guess I'm the individualist.
Yeah, I thought that you were a 4, and then you said you were something else, and I was like, I wonder if she takes it again, if she will be more a 4.
Yeah. So I did take it again. I guess I'm an individualist. And
Yeah.
if you couldn't tell by the way that I look. Really trying to blend into the crowd here.
Yeah, we're pretty similar. I think that a lot of the things that we talk about, we're like, I totally do that.
Same.
And then Ruth, what are you?
I am number 2, which is the helper.
Yeah.
So I am caring, interpersonal, demonstrative, generous, people pleasing, and possessive.
Oh. So it has some good and bad qualities
Yeah,
in
you're
all
like
of
the
them,
good
eh?
friend. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also like a 4. So
Yeah. Yeah, you're really like a caretaker type
yeah.
helper. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird that you can just take a test with a few questions and it really gives you a look into your personality. I know people are super into Enneagrams.
Yeah.
Candace, that was on the podcast, is a peacemaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the only peacemaker. When I told her in 2020 that I got peacemaker, and she's like, me too. I don't know any other peacemakers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that's the kind of personality type where you're like, all right, you do you. I
Yeah,
don't really want to call
Nathan's
trouble.
an 8, which he's the challenger.
Yeah, that makes so much sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot to get Billy to take the test.
Oh, I didn't get
Oh.
Jeff to do it.
I know we took it in 2020, but he wasn't the same one as me. I can't remember when he is.
I feel like
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely a 4 for sure.
Yeah.
I have a lot of feelings.
Jeff is the achiever.
lot of feelings.
She doesn't even go here.
How many questions are on this test?
A lot.
Quite
Yeah.
a bit.
Yeah, maybe pocket it for later. We'll come back to
circle back around.
Yeah,
We want to
we'll
know
come-
what
Could,
you
like,
are.
you know,
We'll come back to
edit
it.
it so it's like, oh, Cal, what's your result? Okay, wow. There, perfect little spot.
Perfect.
Thank you for that input. Yes.
So maybe this is a good time to talk about our sponsor again, unless
Hmm.
Cal has done his test.
No, he's not going to be done for a while.
All right.
He's
Again,
like on page 1 of
Yeah.
10.
it's a slow reader.
He's like, why are you making me do this?
So we are sponsored by Cascadia Dog Training. She is
Yes.
2021's North Van Consumer's Choice Award winner for Best Dog Trainer. We heard her on the last episode. She specializes in off-leash obedience, and she's the last dog trainer you'll ever need. You can find her at cascadiadogtraining.com and on Facebook and Instagram at Cascadia Dog Training.
That was an amazing podcast.
Yeah,
She's
it
so
was.
knowledgeable.
Okay,
I was just like soaking it up.
So did you do any of the things?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, really? You both tried the dog
Oh,
stuff?
hell yeah.
Good.
Jade and my aunt's dog Cholo, fucking mint.
You got him in line?
Mint.
Did you try any of that food stuff that she was talking about?
We were starting fresh today.
Today is the day,
Today's
Storm.
the day. Yeah, we were
Yeah.
starting fresh.
Michelle
Yeah.
texted me. She's like, ask
difficult.
Candace if she's done stuff. And I'm like, she probably hasn't. And
It's really hard with the food thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I just because she's so weird about her food.
Mm-hmm.
So we just have to kind of slowly integrate this into existence.
Yeah. And without actually paying Michelle to come like
Mm-hmm.
guide you through every step, it's probably difficult to do.
Yeah, we've been like stepping on the leash when she's jumping though, and forcing down.
We'll get you in line,
I know.
Storm.
I know. She's actually been pretty good lately. But I've been trying to like withhold affection a little bit, which is hard for me. That's a tough one.
Yeah, because
That's probably why she was basically like so horny to see me. Like to put it bluntly, she was excited
She freaks out whenever she sees you. She barks. She wags her tail.
because she knows
jumps.
I go back, like I give her that affection back.
Yeah, you give
I
give
also
her
give her
puppuccinos.
puppuccinos, yeah.
and I ignore her. I'm like, what up, Storm?
Well, and that's what a lot of people do, and they wait until she's calm and sitting, and then they pet her.
I think it's just generally dogs, unless I have a connection with them. Like I met Jade. I fucking love Jade.
Yeah.
She's like the biggest derp baby ever.
She is my big derp. niece.
She's so chubby.
yeah,
is
she's
a
my
chubbo.
diet. Yeah, she's a little chunk.
I love her.
She is my walking buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
we
think
go for like 2K walks together and we hate it. We absolutely hate
both
every
of you
single
are
second.
like, fuck exercise.
Yeah. Like we are
Dying at
like
the end.
sweating. I am sweating and she's like panting aggressively. I am heavily breathing like because I have asthma.
Yeah, you jogged over from Jeff's house this morning.
Yeah.
And you're heavy breathing. I was like, you did not have to do that. We're not in a rush.
I was
You're
playing
like,
with Jade because I had to get her like little cardio in and she was in play mode. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like running around the townhouse, sprinting with her and she's happy. And then I like sprinted out the house. I'm like doing a hard sprint. And then I see you guys. I'm like, I guess I can go into a light jog.
Aw.
Amazing.
I know. You're too cute.
I know.
Did you airbrush those tattoos on before you came?
Yeah.
What? What are we talking about?
My cousin Junior, this morning she asked me, she's like, so, like, do you put your tattoos on every day? I'm like, no.
Because she can't see your legs, because your legs have a lot
so
of
cute.
tattoos.
They have like a few tattoos.
Yeah, I actually took a picture of the one that I did on your ankle and put it on Snapchat.
It's really
I know,
good.
I got the notification.
I like it.
Because I was like, tattoos in the wild. I didn't see it all winter.
Oh, yeah. Because it wasn't lake shaving season.
Yeah. I'm wearing a skirt. My legs are not shaved. So sorry.
I don't care. I got
Whatever.
Like, little stubble in there.
Don't
Actually,
look too
I'm
close.
so lazy.
I think I shaved my legs this week. I don't know. They're prickly.
This week.
This week.
Yeah, it's been more than that for me.
I
I'm just
never know. 'cause
So
I'm
lazy.
You're just
It's
getting
a
out
lot
of
of effort.
hibernation. Like, come on,
Exactly.
be
It's
easy
a
on
lot of
yourself.
effort.
It is a lot of effort for nobody cares. Like Billy doesn't care.
Jeff doesn't care.
Yeah, and you can't really see leg hair from afar
No, unless it's like
unless it's like dude hair.
Yeah.
Which,
Oh, my legs get fucking gnarly. Wait. My legs get absolutely gnarly because I have like naturally really thick hair and dark
Yeah.
hair. Oh, my hair's thick because of my PCOS.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like from the knee down, I could get mistaken for my brother.
Yeah, I've grown out my. You got hiccups again.
Yeah, my stomach growled and then I just came out as a hiccup.
So how's your arm feeling?
Oh my God. So this is a story time of how I can't stand our health system right now.
Buckle up.
Okay, so for the last few months, I've been having these weird headaches. And the headache basically stems from like kind of behind the right eye, going all the way, kind of wraps around like a king toes in like the best way I can describe it, to the nape of my neck. Anytime I get one of those headaches, my right arm and my right leg go numb.
So weird.
That's not good.
And feel cold, you said?
Yeah, it's like cold and everything. And so earlier this week on Monday, I actually woke up with my arm completely numb. Like abso-fucking-lutely numb.
That's
I'm not
Crazy, yeah.
So
That ain't good.
I dropped the girls off. Candace actually drove me to the hospital because we realized that, okay, well, if I go to a walk-in, they're going to send me to the hospital to get all these tests done. I go to the hospital, I get blood work done. I am telling every single nurse the same thing. Like, I have this weird headache, but as soon as I get the headache, my arm and my leg go numb. It's like, and they're like, oh, is it a positional thing? And I'm like, yes and no, because sometimes it just happens abruptly. Or if I'm on my phone, like for a few seconds or a few minutes, my arm starts to go numb instantly. And they're just like, oh, that's really weird. And they're all doing the stroke test on me. So they're getting me to smile, close my eyes and lift my arms up to see if they're even, do like the pressure, like the strength test, squeeze their arms and everything. And nothing.
Yeah.
They're just like, okay,
No stroke.
No stroke. I finally get to the doctor in the ER and he's asking me what's wrong. I'm telling him like in detail everything, how long this has been happening. And then he's just like, okay, well, it doesn't sound like a pinched nerve and it doesn't sound like a stroke. So you should just take an Advil and you should be okay. And I'm like, but what about an MRI or CT scan? Because I've talked to another person that this has been happening to. She is an influencer here in Canada. She used to live here on the West Coast because she was going to makeup school. And her name is Bailey. And she was a nurse at one point. And she was basically going through the same thing. And I had asked her that morning, I'm like, hey, so this is happening to me. I remember you posted about this. And basically later that day when I got home, she had been 100% finally fully diagnosed with MS.
Yikes.
And all of her
That's
symptoms
scary.
are the same as mine. So I am mortified because I'm like, is this MS or is it something completely unknown? I have no fucking idea what this is.
Yeah.
And it's freaking me out because I was just told, take an Advil. Take an Advil for a week. You'll feel better. It's like, bitch, I've been taking Advils every fucking day for the last like 2.5 weeks because of my arm. But also my headaches have been happening for the last 3 months.
Yeah, I think doctors' first response with most stuff is like,
Advil.
you're fine. You'll be fine.
Walk it off.
Yeah.
You
he
really
literally
have
said,
to
oh, if this
push.
happens
Yeah.
again, you should probably call your GP.
Yeah, you got to be an advocate for your health.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I feel like I've noticed this. As a woman, they kind of just brush it off as hysteria.
Right.
And it's like, oh, it's just, you're just, being hysterical. Or when's your last period? Oh, what medication are you on? I'm like, okay, well, I'm on antidepressants. I told him what milligram, what one, what birth control I'm on. I told him my weight, everything. And he's just like, oh, just take Advil.
Well, I kind of had the opposite experience because I had a mammogram last week. Like I talked to my doctor 2 weeks ago and then she was like, you need to get a mammogram because I have had a lump on my breast. And they got me in for a mammogram like instantly.
Yeah.
And then I got a biopsy like less than a week later. So when it comes to your boobs, they're like,
they're like,
Yes,
you don't
they got to
charging
save the
forward.
titties.
Yeah, they're
because,
not messing around.
Yeah, because I feel like, if this is weird, I feel horrible saying this, but I feel like women are identified by their bits and breasts are a secondary sex organ. So to doctors, I guess, your breasts are everything. And if something were to happen to my reproductive areas, then they'd be like, oh yeah, that's very important because you need to be popping out babies and stuff like that. Or your breasts, you need those to like, whatever
well,
to look at.
I think I'm really lucky because I have a female doctor.
Oh, female doctors
So she's
understand
really
their female
listened to me.
patients.
And then the breast clinic at Jim Pattison was all women.
Yeah.
And they were all really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it depends on who you see, but you really have to push for health stuff. Because I've had this lump in my breast for 6 years. and have really done almost nothing about it because you're just like, I think I know what it is, so it's probably fine. But the doctor didn't think so. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
When you get a good doctor that kind of goes up to bat for you,
Yeah.
it makes
Yeah.
a difference.
I love my doctor. She's writing a reference letter for Maddie to get her autism diagnosis. So reference,
Ooh.
that's not the right word. Referral.
Referral.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. No, that's great.
she really listens to me. She delivered both my babies. Shout out Dr. Wang.
Nice. I have the greatest doctor, but it's a male.
Yeah, well,
and
whoever you're comfortable
It's
with.
a male.
Right?
It's a male.
man.
Yeah, he is amazing. I would go anywhere to see him. I go into Vancouver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
to see
in
him.
Kits, isn't he?
No, he's at Seymour.
Oh,
Yeah.
You need to go see your GP,
7.
I think.
yeah. My GP retired, so I got another doctor in his practice took over. So I have a new doctor. He's the kindest man.
I love
and
that.
he sounds like he literally, oh my God. Okay, so this sounds really weird how I'm going to describe his voice. I mean, everyone, you're already listening to me. But close your eyes and imagine the count.
Close your eyes.
Imagine the count. But,
Like from Sesame Street?
yeah, the count from
Oh my
Sesame
God.
Street. But he lived like in India for a really long time. So he has like that weird like Transylvanian accent mixed with an Indian undertone. And it is the most precious thing because he's just like, he refers to you by your name and he listens to you in detail and everything. And I've only had one fucking conversation with him and I adore him.
You need to go back and see him.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I've been swearing a lot. So
Yeah,
Perfect.
you should really check up on that and
Yeah.
make sure that
We have
push.
to be in control of our own health. You really
Yeah.
got
That's
to
true.
push for yourself because the doctors, especially at the ER, unless your arm is broken, they're like, you're good. Go
yeah,
home.
some kid with a sprained ankle got a freaking MRI and he got in after me and he got
Yeah.
everything done. Whereas I got told to take Advil. That pissed me off so much.
The
and
kids section at Surrey Memorial Hospital, though, is so good.
Yeah, they are.
I'm an adult though. This kid next to me, I mean, I say
Oh,
kid,
okay,
but he
kid.
was
So,
also
like, your
an adult.
age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got brought in by an ambulance because I passed out in the mall. How embarrassing is that?
Hmm.
And I got
remember
brought
this
in.
story and it makes me so freaking mad.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I was like laying on the couch. This is pre-COVID, and I was laying on the couch, and the paramedics were trying to get to me, and this guy like wouldn't move from the couch. They're like,
At the mall?
Can you move, please? Like this girl is obviously in medical distress."
What the hell?
And they could barely find my heartbeat. My heart rate had just gone completely down. He's like, "I can't even find your pulse. So
do
you need to stay awake."
Do you know why?
No.
Low iron or something?
No, I this is really graphic. I don't know if I should I don't know
go
if I
for
should
it.
say, but I was peeing blood.
Oh.
Yeah, which is TMI, sorry.
No,
peeps.
it's not.
But
this is a girlfriend podcast. Sorry,
yeah.
Cal.
Yeah, so I thought I was like passing something maybe, and I got out of the bathroom, and luckily Nathan was there, and I was like, I don't feel right, and I'm gonna pass out because I've passed out before, and I know what it
Yikes.
feels like.
Yeah.
So I was like, get me to like somewhere where I can lay down. So he basically like dragged me to the couches and called I guess he called the medics that were in the mall.
Yeah,
and
mall
they
security,
called the
yeah.
they called the ambulance for me. But
And really no explanation for this.
I think that I have like, it's called interstitial cystitis, but it's like, we don't know what's wrong with you. Your bladder just gets irritated for no reason.
Yeah.
And then I just get these
Yikes.
bouts of pain, and yeah, it's pretty bad.
Isn't becoming an adult awesome?
Oh,
Right?
like
in the
all
last
downhill.
5 years, it's like an annual trip to the hospital.
Yeah.
This year, it's my arm and my leg. Last year was my freaking brain, which is, I'll get like into that. And the year before that was my kidneys. I got a kidney infection because
Ooh,
I
yikes.
would have this bad habit of holding in my pee. And it got to the point that like I
No.
got a UTI from that. And then after that, I got a bladder infection. And then the infection was actually going up towards my kidneys.
Yikes.
right.
It was like brutal. It was like absolutely freaking painful.
You get really sick when you have a
Yeah,
kidney
I was in
infection.
like absolute pain, and I've never had a UTI before, so I've never saw the red flags. I was just like in excruciating pain. I was vomiting. I couldn't keep my food down. I couldn't keep anything in my body.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Get to a hospital, girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. I was just in absolute agony,
Yeah.
and then I went to the hospital. I basically couldn't go into work because I was so heavily medicated. And I finally go into work, and I told my manager, that like, sorry, like I ended up having a kidney infection. I didn't even know about it. And she's like, how did you not know about that? And I'm like, well, I've never had a UTI in my life. And I've never had a yeast infection in my life. So I never knew what that felt like. I never knew anything about that. And she's like, oh, like, how have you never had a yeast infection? I'm like, sorry, I'm just very clean down there, I guess.
I don't know.
Like, yeah, I don't know. Don't ask
It's not
me.
like I'm trying to get one to see what it's about.
Yeah. Like, I was just like, oh, something's not right. And I talked to my doctor about it. And he's like, yeah, that's definitely not right. Like, how's your water intake? I'm like, the same ridiculous high amount of water. And I even like decreased my water because I was thinking maybe I'm just drinking so much water that my sodium in my body is just like diluted to shit. Just grab
All
another.
these health
Oh
problems.
boy.
Sucks getting old.
Let's lighten it
right?
up. Cal, did you do an Enneagram test?
Yes, I did.
Let's
Okay.
see what
What's
Cal
your number?
is. What's your number,
Give it to
Cal?
Apparently, I'm a 4.
Oh,
Ooh.
you're also an individualist?
Welcome to the 4 Club. So you have a lot of feelings?
Apparently.
That's interesting. I wish I knew some of the other people. Maybe we attract similar people. Although
Maybe.
your number is not close to
I'm
ours.
a number 2.
Yeah,
You're
you're
number
a 2.
2.
Yeah.
So who else is a 4?
Me
Both
and
of us.
Candace.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. Weird.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This
Scorpio thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Cal's a
you
Scorpio.
guys got your
too.
Scorpios.
Shit. Maybe it is
Maybe.
like sign
Yeah.
related. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Fucking Libra over there.
Whatever. You guys would be lost without me.
I'm impressed we can all get along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Scorpios love each other, though.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. They
Are you
Okay.
guys gonna have like a little
Scorpios get
freaking
along
orgy
really
in
well.
the corner?
Stop.
I think it's because we know like the boundaries.
Yeah, don't fuck with each other
Yeah.
because we're worried about how that's gonna go.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone's gonna get shivved in the dark.
That reminds me of Sons of Anarchy that I just started watching.
Oh.
Okay.
You just started watching that
I
show?
know. I'm not even sure when it came out. Although,
Good show.
Catherine Siegel, is that her name? The mom, anyway.
Yeah.
Her fashion is so 2003 in the
Oh.
episodes that
That's
I'm
when it
watching.
came out.
Yeah.
I love it.
So, does anybody else like start a series like a million years after it ended?
No.
No.
No,
I was gonna ask you guys, have you guys watched The Handmaid's Tale?
No.
I watched a few episodes of it. Are you like caught up with it?
Yeah. Now the new season's out. And
People
it
are
is
fucking
so
crazy about
I'm
it.
tempted to just buy the books and read the books because I'm like a binge reader.
Oh, it's
reading.
good. It's really graphic, but it's
nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched I think the first episode, and when they're like trying to inseminate her,
I know it's crazy.
with other people in the room, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Like with a turkey baster, or they're just
No,
like
it's
like-
cream pie.
It's like there's a disease that stops women from being able to reproduce, and only a certain amount of people can have babies. So these girls become like baby factories.
Yeah.
And they
Oh.
go
And
into
they're
people's
handmaids.
bedrooms,
Yeah.
and the dude like
Jizzes in her.
But his wife is in the room.
impregnates her
Yeah.
while the wife is sitting there.
Yeah,
That's
weird.
creepy.
It's fucking creepy.
Yeah, what kind of a show am I watching?
Yeah, this seems pretty far off from your personality.
Yeah, right. I know. But yeah, no, it's really good this season.
Yeah.
Super good. I think it's season 4 now, so it's a good binge. Yeah.
Yeah, I finished The Walking Dead again. I no, you
I
don't,
can't
you
do
don't like
zombies.
zombies. You can't do zombies.
I can't do zombies.
Can't do zombies. I'll watch any kind of horror movie.
So why
But-
can't you?
I something about them I
Yeah?
don't like.
So the thing I don't like about zombies is children.
Oh yeah, kid zombies. Oh no.
Kid zombies, baby zombies.
there
like
Wasn't
children?
that like the first episode where he shot a kid
yeah,
zombie?
yeah.
Oh my god, are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Although
They do not show much of that, but that's where my brain goes. Like if this actually happened, there would be so many children that you'd have to murder.
I never finished The Walking
although
Dead.
I would
No?
be pretty stoked with
I
killing
got back
a bunch.
into
I
it.
fucking do that whole like Star Wars scene, like okay, come at me, kids, at the daycare. Just like
No,
I would have no problem.
The Anakin Skywalker of zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, that would be me. I'd be like, hell yeah, I'm a freaking crossbow. Oh my god, crossbow.
Oh,
I
okay.
have a story for
What a
you
lead.
guys.
Yeah, what a lead.
Yes. So, once upon a time, when my parents were still together, okay, to put into perspective, I'm gonna like whatever. So I used to live by Panorama Ridge Secondary, and there was this one annoying guy. He's a little drug dealer. This was back in like I want to say 2012. Yeah, 2012 ish. And so this guy would always park in our driveway and do his little drug deals. I was so done with it. I go out and I yell at him like, what the fuck are you doing in my... Okay, so I'm going to be swearing a lot, but it's just like, you know.
What year was this?
2012.
So how old were you?
Let
9
me do the
years
mental
ago.
math.
20? Okay.
Wait.
20-ish. 9 years ago.
Does that sound right?
I was born in 1992.
So-
Okay, whatever. I was in my early 20s. I don't know. Whatever.
Okay.
I had to think about that. So this guy parks in my driveway all the freaking time. So I go out. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, I live here. And I'm like, do you live downstairs with my grandparents in the basement suite? Or do you live up here with me, my mom, my brother, my dad? Because I've never fucking seen you in my life in this household. He's like, fuck you, bitch. I fucking live here. I'm like, get the fuck out of my driveway. We start arguing. And then he pulls out a gun.
Yikes.
He's pointing it at me.
Where did you live? Newton?
Yeah, Newton.
Shocker.
This is like in the heart of Newton where all the gang shit happens. So this guy is pointing a gun at me. And then I'm just yelling at him, fucking shoot me. Fucking do it.
Of course you are.
Fucking do it. And
Out
he's just like, I'll
crazying
fucking
him.
shoot you, you crazy bitch. I'll fucking do it. And he's like, we're going back and forth. I'm screaming at him to fucking do it. I'm calling him a pussy. I'm calling him a pussy ass bitch. I'm calling him all the things. And he's like, fuck you, you crazy bitch. Yeah. And so I'm like going crazy. We're going crazy. And he's like, fuck you, I'll shoot you. I don't care. And I'm like, hold on. Just wait 1 second. Wait right here. I go inside. I open our firearms closet. Yes, we had one of those. I had a gun license, by the way. I grabbed my crossbow, which, side note,
Wow.
you do not need a gun license to get one.
Wow.
Yeah, so...
Okay. That's
Anyways.
scary.
Anyways, I have to renew my gun license anyways. Probably not going to get it if anyone... that
Focus.
works. Anyways.
Yeah, focus.
Okay, yeah. So I come back out. Mind you, there was no arrow in my... It's not loaded. It's not a loaded crossbow. So I cock it right in front of him. Like, foot is in the thing. And I'm, like, pulling on the thing to, like, you know, get it ready. And I point it at him. And I'm like, fucking shoot me! I dare you! And he's, like, looking at me like, what the fuck? And I'm like, what's faster, an arrow or a bullet? Let's fucking see! And this guy is looking at me like I'm fucking crazy.
A tiny gremlin trying to murder him.
Yeah. And he's just looking at me like, fuck, like, is she bluffing? First of all, if you know anything about crossbows, you would see that there's no arrow in it.
Probably not thinking about that when somebody's pointing one at you, though.
Yeah, that's true. So my grandma,
Oh, sweet
my grandma
Lord.
that lives in the basement suite, she comes home, she gets out of her big Hummer, she looks at us, and she's like, good luck, I'll be back in 20, gets back in, and leaves. And then
Thanks, Grandma.
He's just like, I'll fucking shoot you. And I'm like, fucking do it. And then he like throws his gun in the car and is like, fuck you, bitch, you're crazy. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I am. Of course I'm fucking crazy. I'm like losing my mind. Like the neck veins are out. I am like rabid at that point.
This is why we're friends. It's because I'm literally scared of her.
She could protect us.
Yeah.
So
That's why I said zombie apocalypse. I'll grab my crossbow. Just pew, pew, pew.
can you shoot a crossbow?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I actually have a really good shot without my glasses. With my glasses, fucking bullseye every time.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like when you watch The Walking Dead, like they run out of ammo at a certain point because nothing's being produced. So crossbows and arrows seem to be like a great option because you can just make those.
Yeah.
And you can reuse them.
Yeah.
How resourceful.
I also have
Walking Dead. It's
a
great.
survival guide to the zombie apocalypse book. I read it cover to cover.
Okay.
It was for shits and giggles. It's just like, it's just a filler on my bookshelf. I also have the zombie
Yeah, that is a
one.
book that I've
or
read.
vampire one.
World War Z.
Oh,
Yeah, they also have a World War Z survival kit, crate thingy. I think my brother had it for when the movie came out, and like, yeah.
Yeah, so I actually read the book. I have read a few books. They're going to be pretty
I
fucking
do
interested.
read sometimes.
I do read.
See,
I prefer an
I
audio
am
book.
prepared
I can read.
for a zombie apocalypse. So when that happens, sorry guys, if your kids or any kids I know turn into a zombie, you're fucking dead.
Well, I might need you to help me with that if there's like children around. I don't know
yeah,
if I
I'd be
can murder
like,
them. But yeah.
I'd be like, bite me. Just bite me.
Yeah, take me with you.
Yeah,
the
just-
world seems to get pretty
Just bite
shitty.
me.
On another note,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need that.
I think you need to throw 100 in
Yeah,
there.
it's another. Yeah, this is another $100
A
episode.
hundy. Yeah.
So you guys want to know how bougie I am?
How bougie?
I ordered skip the dishes at 9:00 at night.
I do that all the time.
Oh,
Stop.
Big spender.
Stop. Yeah, I felt like such a baller. I'm like, yeah, bitch, bring me
Making it
fucking skip the
rain.
dishes. It's
What'd
an
you get?
expensive habit.
It really is.
It is.
Milestones,
Oh
spicy
yeah.
chicken
Oh,
wonton
that
chunks.
is bougie as fuck.
Right?
What?
Right? I spent like
Who
30
are
bucks
you?
to have a snack. Me and Billy were both just like, saw something about chicken chunks, and then we look at each other, we're like, we should be
Skip.
getting chicken chunks. Where can we get these?
Yeah.
Milestones.
Yeah, no, Jeff and I will sometimes call the restaurant and order, and we'll walk there and we'll walk back. So we work off half of the meal.
Oh, dear God. The mall is so close, and I still will get skip the dishes from there because fuck going there.
Oh my God. Have you ever driven by the mall?
Oh,
It's so
Yes.
gross. Everyone.
What's your favorite thing to order on Skip?
On
or,
Skip the
or,
Dishes?
or just what food?
I really like pizza. I could eat pizza all the time.
I like Mexican.
Oh, yes.
I really like Mexican
guacamole,
too.
Mexican grill.
Yes, they're
But
so freaking
Don't order
good.
through Skip the Dishes though.
Yeah,
No.
order, call, and pick up, because I noticed my favorite restaurants, when I call and pick up, the prices are significantly different than when you use the apps.
Well, and they also get a certain, like a higher percentage if you
Yeah.
actually go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my friends are the owners and they're just amazing people.
Yeah, I haven't eaten there yet,
love
but I
them.
love Mexican food. Like
Oh,
we
it's
had
so
good.
good.
we had
It's a
Chipotle
Mexican
last
restaurant,
night.
but they're Salvadorian.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
pupusas.
Oh my God, don't get me fucking started on
Fucking love
pupusas.
pupusas.
Flan. They're flan.
Oh, their flan is so good. It's so thick and creamy.
Oh, it's so
It's
good.
different from the recipe my family uses.
Because you're Nicaraguan.
Yeah, but I mean, every family has like a different recipe. It's like basically,
like
if you don't know
cookies,
what
yeah.
a flan
Yeah.
is, it's creme caramel.
It is so
Like
good.
a creme brulee-ish.
Creme
But
brulee.
without the brulee.
Yeah, no brulee, just
Okay.
caramel. So it's really good, delicious. Or call Guacamole Grill.
Yeah, guacamole.
Order.
Where are they?
All the things.
Like Wally-ish?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do their kids go to our school, or you know them from church or something?
No, I know them from church.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been meaning to try them because I haven't had pupusas in a really long time.
Can we order from them like for pickup after the show? I have
Now that we're
such
talking
a
about it.
hankering for pupusas.
I always like put a note in, it's Candace. And then they write a note on like the little takeout thing. They're like, oh, hi.
Oh
So
my God.
bougie.
I always post my food. One time I ordered 15 pupusas just for me and my brother.
Yes.
And then my mom and Mark came home and my Aunt Lily came home. And I'm just like, I got us all food.
Does everybody know what pupusas are? Do you know what that is, Cal? No. So it's like masa with like meat and cheese
Hold on, let me get my...
made into a pancake
A
and
pupusa
fried.
is a Salvadorian dish. It is like a tortilla, but it's stuffed. You can fill it with loroco, cheese, beans, chicken.
Is it a tortilla though? Because it's more like
It's like, think of like...
masa, right? You know those things
But
that
here's
they
the
make
thing. My tortillas are different than actual Mexican tortillas. So my
Okay.
tortillas are like thick.
thick. Okay.
They're like... since I'm Nicaraguan, when we make our tortillas by hand, they are like a 1/4 inch thick. So the Salvadorian tortillas are the same thing.
Okay.
But they have the stuffing in it.
oh yeah.
It
Fuck.
is so good.
So
My favorite is...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just talking about my favorite food right now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm starting to
Salivating.
salivate. Oh my God. I love talking about
Rosa
food.
that owns guacamole. She made me an authentic El Salvadorian breakfast.
Oh,
It was
yes.
Ooh.
to die for.
Yes.
I still think about it.
Okay. Do I need to become friends with Rosa?
Yes, you
Can we have her on the show?
They need to come. They need to come on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're so fun.
I'll pay her to bring food too.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Bring lunch.
Yeah, we'll make it like a whole brunch thing.
Yeah.
That sounds
Oh,
amazing.
So good.
Yeah, we're having all of our friends on as guests, but
Yeah.
It's
you know,
been fun.
But honestly, though, if you are a local business,
Yeah,
like
somebody-
a nice small local business, like shoot us a message on Facebook or the gram, or one of us individually on the gram, and we will work it out in our schedule to have you on. And you can either bitch about your family, your business. We could talk about your business.
We could talk about just random stuff.
talk about
too.
whatever.
Yeah, whatever you want.
yeah, we really want to have like local businesses. We all really like supporting
Supporting
local,
local.
as you
Yeah.
can see
I do
Well,
have
you can't see,
a
but Ruth is in
dream.
Brunette the Label.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
we
head
all
to
love
toe.
them.
Miranda.
Yeah, this is so local.
Miranda? No, I feel like no. That name is wrong.
Don't know how much more local I could get.
So Candace is wearing a sweater that I made. So cool.
It says Scorpio on it.
Yes, I made us all
So cute.
them and one for my sister because
And now she needs to make one for Cal.
yeah, Cal Scorpio sweater with gold lettering.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're into
We'll
it.
wear it.
Okay,
We need
so
to get you a hold my coffee sweater. What are we sleeping on
know.
here?
I know.
What the fuck?
I actually
know.
did something really funny while extremely stoned on Brunette the Label's page.
Uh-oh.
I asked if they can make a sweater like in a men's size that says bald.
I'll wear that.
Right? So
Because
we
I have
all wear
blonde
brunette.
and they have brunette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Bald.
Bald.
Why not?
Amazing.
Why not?
I love it.
Right?
That's
So I
hilarious.
said that.
Don't put skinhead.
No.
No, bald.
That's not the same thing.
That's
you,
not the
you
same.
shave your head because you were balding, right?
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
not like
It's
a.
not
I used to have hair down to my waist.
Yeah, you said
I
that.
went from like metalhead hair to.
I need to see
We need
pictures
to
of
see
this
these
Cal.
pictures.
I'll find some.
Yeah.
We should
gotta
post.
see this.
We should get a pic with Cal this week so that
Yeah.
people know what the fuck Cal looks like.
Yeah.
Doesn't
let's
that
do it.
sound fun?
I know.
Yeah, can we do like the
Cal is
metalhead
fun.
poses just like on the ground? These two girls behind us.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be
Metalhead
great.
poses. You'll have
Make
to.
it look like a black metal album, like those.
Yeah, can we do that one day, like a photo shoot, but we're like doing the Norwegian metal, like just black.
We'll get corpse paint and just corpse paint your eyes.
Oh yeah.
Cal and Ruth talking about stuff we have no idea about.
I know,
Me and
I-
Candace
We'll
are
show you.
both like,
We'll show you.
I don't know.
I mean, you've mosh pitted before, right?
I was like,
What
what is
concert
it called?
was
You
that?
guys are like
the black,
mosh, a
the Black
mosh
Eyed
pit.
Peas.
How do you mosh pit at a Black Eyed Peas concert?
I said that, and she was so convinced that was the
you
right
guys
word.
were the ones that said it. I was like, yeah, I don't know. What is it called?
That sounds right.
Yeah, sure.
Just to see her, like,
Hilarious.
that would be so great.
Good times.
Oh,
Good times.
God.
Anybody else got something they're thinking about? No?
Follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram. We're doing lots of reels now.
Yes.
Holdmycoffee.pod.
Yes. Facebook, Hold My Coffee podcast.
Yeah.
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 Actually, no. Also, hold my coffee pod.
Hold My Coffee pod. Okay. Yeah, and we're going to start a YouTube channel.
Ruth, get closer to the.
Sorry, I always realize I'm like far
She always
away from
migrates,
it, and then
yeah.
it's like whoa, oh hello.
Wow.
Hello.
I know. I gotta like just duct tape this thing
I
to
know.
my hat.
I
Just
know.
like okay.
So Ruth brought her automaton. It's finally back in batteries. Let's see.
Oh.
Finally.
Fucking Jurassic Park
Don't
James
choke.
Cameron is here.
Yeah, you have to nail it this time.
Don't choke this
I actually
time.
No
haven't
pressure.
played it since last time I played it on here, so I'm just
So you're
thinking-
rusty.
Okay, we're going to give you more than one shot. So you try. If you fuck up, you try again. Nobody's watching. Yes, bitch. That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
I was off by one key and it pissed me off. Whatever, I'll get to there.
Good stuff. Thanks for coming and listen again. We'll see you soon.
yeah.
My change jar is
See you
lighter though, but the swear jar is heavier.
See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday. Bye.
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 Bye. Thank you for listening to Hold My Coffee with Brandy, Candace, and Ruth, an all-in-one production.